Hey there, Taurus. Welcome to the channel. Sarah here. We're going to do a reading for you today for the week of December 1st to the 7th, 2025. Keep in mind, Taurus, this is just a general reading, so take only what resonates and leave out what does not. If you're interested in having a personal reading with me, you can go to my website, lionessmoonintuitivetarot.com, or you can email me directly at lionessmoonintuitivetarot@gmail.com. I just want to forewarn people too, if you do contact me and it takes me a little bit to answer you, I'm legitimately so busy. So it's not because I'm trying to ignore you. I'm really, really, really busy. But I will get to you within 24 to 48 hours. All right, so as always, feel free to delegate the energies where you see fit. If I say I'm talking about you, I could be talking about somebody who you are dealing with and vice versa. Same goes to you, cross-watcher. All right, so today, Taurus, we are going to do a layered spread reading for you. So how this works is that I pull cards from each of these 6 decks, pull them out into a timeline frame, and then we go through each of the placements at the end of the reading, and it unfolds a story. First energy out for you is trapped. Somebody's feeling stuck. We've got neglected, trapped in a situation where somebody feels neglected. Oh, and now we've got the rock bottom card here. Somebody feels like they've hit rock bottom, like they're drowning over your head. So we've got holding back, understanding, starting to understand something. We've got third party showing up here. We've got tension, so somebody's stressed out. And we've got suffering in silence. Somebody's holding something back. They're not being honest. They're suffering in silence. They're trapped. This is a very common thing coming out right now. I feel like I should start doing collective readings, honestly, because I feel like I just did the Aries reading and it was just very similar to this. So maybe you're a cusper. Because this is the first, I usually, with the first layer, I make it, it's usually the person you're dealing with is how I read it. And then the second layer is usually you, the querent. The overall energy of this portion of your reading is damage. Damage. Somebody did damage to something here. I'm seeing that somebody feels trapped in a connection with a third party situation. I'm seeing that this isn't you. The person who's feeling trapped is somebody who you are not connected to. It might be you. But they're trapped in a third party situation where it looks like they're starting to understand something about neglect here. Maybe they neglected you when you were together, if you were with this person before. If not, this is somebody who's new, but there's something that they're starting to understand about this situation. Now it looks like they're stressed out because whatever's going on in their life right now, this person feels like they've hit rock bottom, but they're still reluctant to move forward here. They're holding back and they're continuing to live their life in a way where with the suffering in silence card, I see somebody who, when they go out in public with whoever this third party is, they make it look like everything's good, like really fine and dandy, but it's really not as, they really don't have their stuff together like the way they try to make it seem. So let's get the next layer out for Taurus here. We've got trapped showing up again in the exact same placement. Trapped. This time it's a spider trapping something in its web. People skills. So maybe you've both been through this. Maybe that's how you're supposed to connect with this person. Unfolding. Maybe you're developing more relationships in your life after getting out. We've got education. Interesting. Expression. Oh, we've got innovation. Oh, what's going on here, Taurus? Make it work. Look at this. And we've got movement. Okay. The overall energy of this portion of the reading is manifesting. So it looks like the two of you may be manifesting each other. I don't know. Whoever this is actually stuck. Now, what I'm seeing with you is that it looks like you may understand a thing or two about what this person is going through. Okay. Now, it looks like you may have developed other connections, or you may have certain skills. It could be social skills with the people skills card. That it looks like you may be conveying some sort of communication, expressing yourself about something to whoever this is, about doing something differently. So you may have gotten yourself into the same type of trap that whoever this person is in, and they may really benefit from something that you have to share with them. It looks like you may be able to communicate something to them that's going to help them, because there's something about doing something new, which will make something work in their life. And it's showing up that this is unfolding. It looks like this is what's manifesting right now with the manifestation card or manifesting card. And it looks like whatever you're about to convey to whoever this is going to educate them on something and allow them to move, actually get out of the situation that they find themselves caught up in. So this could just be a friendship. This could be a family member. It looks like you have something to share with whoever this is that will help them get out of the situation that they are in. Can we get more on this? Ooh, we've got the Page of Cups. We've got the Page of Swords in reverse. We've got the Queen of Swords in reverse. We've got the Hierophant. We've got the Eight of Pentacles. We've got the Four of Wands. We've got the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. And we've got the Empress. The overall energy of this portion of your reading is the Five of Swords. I was already getting that before I even saw that Five of Swords. There's this energy of somebody feeling like, okay, so I'm just going to say I actually saw a lot of these same energies in the Aries reading that I just did. I'm getting the same energy in this reading. It's very similar, at least. I'm getting an energy of somebody who is spreading some sort of, there's some sort of angle somebody's taking in their conveyance of what's really going on in their life. And it may be rooted in some level of misinformation here. Some sort of misinformation about somebody who's triggered in their life. So ultimately, what I was seeing, especially in your energy, was that there's something that this person is really going through. There's something, so we don't want to get sidetracked by certain details, which it looks like there's going to be some level of gossip about this third party that they find themselves caught up in this trap with. We don't want to get ourselves too involved with that portion of it, but maybe just focus more on how to help this person get out of the trap is what I'm seeing. Because it looks like there's a new way of doing something here that would help this person to get out. Now, for a lot of you, this person is coming in, they want to communicate. Whoever this is could be somebody who you may have had issues with in the past. Maybe they want to come in and apologize for something. If not, it looks like they do just want to communicate. It does look like they're working on some sort of plan to reunite with you, though, is kind of what I was getting. There's some energy of reuniting, and it looks, or it could something to do with house and home, homecoming. Whoever this is feels like they've missed out on an opportunity. They missed out on an opportunity, and they're caught up with somebody who they're feeling like there's a lot of turmoil and distress. I'm just getting that with that Page of Swords in reverse, I'm seeing a bit of a red flag here with whoever this is. They may just be very unaware of themselves because they seem to want to not take on any of the accountability here. I am getting reunion. I am getting that whoever we do see the Hierophant, and I do see the Empress. So perhaps this person feels like they missed out on having a really good connection with somebody who they hold in very high regard, which I'm reading as you, Taurus. I mean, the Empress is your energy, Taurus and Libra. So that is what I'm seeing here. For a lot of you, this person is coming in making a peace offering, but just be aware that they're coming in as the Five of Swords. They are coming in as wanting to win at all costs, and it looks like it's against this third party. So let's get to the next layer. Here, I'm going to do one more. We've got main person showing up as masculine. We've got ship. We've got the clock, time. We've got pathway. We've got sudden wealth. It doesn't mean sudden wealth, though. It could just mean something happening suddenly. We've got key. We've got adjudication. That could be a divorce. If they've got themselves caught up, and we've got communication coming in with the letter, and the overall theme is thief here. So there's something here about somebody, again, I was getting we're seeing strategy, but it's like sneaky behavior here. You know, what I'm getting here is somebody who is basically going to make it seem like they're a refugee. Like that's how it's going to come across. Like they need refuge. Taurus, you are my comfort. I need you to seek refuge in you. Please save me from this monster I'm caught up in this connection with. But the fact of the matter is, what Spirit's trying to say is that this person's very unaware of themselves with this Five of Swords to the Thief card. If there is turmoil and turbulence that they're dealing with this other person, and I already got this in the Aries reading, if there's turmoil and turbulence in this other connection, it looks like they're a little bit more to blame than they're willing to admit. They might be at a distance. It's a lot of the same energies. You might be dealing with an Aries, or you may have Aries in your chart, or you're a cusper or something. Yeah, I'm going to have to start really smudging in between my readings, I think. Like really smudge. Whoever this is may be coming from a distance. It might be happening suddenly. It looks like you have something to share with them that's going to give them the motivation that they need to do what they need to do to get out of some trap here. And it looks like whatever that ultimately is a divorce. It looks like in time, you may be able to embark on some sort, or in time, whoever this is may be able to embark on the path they need to get on. It looks like we've got communication coming in too. But it looks like there's something that you have to share. So I'm almost getting that there's going to be an initial contact with whoever this is, then they're going to have to go and fix their own stuff. And then maybe there can be a reconnection between the two of you if this is indeed a romance. I'm not seeing any indicators that it is for sure, though. For some of you, this is just a friend or a family member. So let's get the next layer. I'm going to pull these ones off camera. I need to make sure I have my stickers, actually. Where is that? Right here. All right. Yeah, we definitely need that for this one. So we've got opening. We've got relationship, sensuality, cycles, love, play. Oh, I see what's going on here. Victim, I knew it. I could tell when I saw that mischievous Puss in Boots cat there with the play. They're gonna play with you. You know, when you see the cat batting the Christmas ornament on the tree. That's what we've got going on here. Mystery. They're repeating cycles. They're not understanding why things are going the way they are, and we definitely can't show this one or my video will get flagged. We've got the bottom of the deck, sexuality. All right. So obviously I was already seeing this. Okay, so I already know what's going on here. This whoever it is that's caught up in doing the same thing over and over and over again with the cycles card, it looks like somebody has gotten themselves in a position where they're stuck and they're trapped, and it looks like you may have done this before too. What I'm seeing here is this energy of opening, like I see an opening of the portal. You actually, when you open yourself up to somebody in a physical way, I don't know how this works for the masculine. Maybe some masculines go through what I have gone through as a feminine, but I just tend to notice that it happens a lot with women, where if we move too quickly, where we're allowing access to our bodies, and it could be with men too. Please leave me a comment if you feel like as a man you identify with this. But if we allow access to our body, it actually opens up our heart more to this person where we're starting to fall in love and we want to have a relationship now. We've opened that up. Now what happens is that a person who is taking advantage of that will start to play. They will start to play around. So in some way, you might be dealing with an incessant club hopping swinger, or you could be dealing with somebody who just needs a lot of attention, or this person might just start prioritizing everyone else over you. And it's just one of those situations where you start to feel like you're being played by somebody here. And this creates this energy of one party being a victim. Now, what I'm seeing here in this person is that this person is the one who did this to the third party. That's what I'm seeing is happening here. But they are only seeing the third party's reaction to their behavior. They're not seeing what they've actually done here. They think they're totally innocent. And so they're repeating cycles. And I'm almost getting this sense of being out of touch with their senses, like they're not sensible. And so they're continuing to repeat cycles and wondering there's the mystery card, why is this happening? I'm not understanding how this is happening. Well, this is why it's happening. Spirit's showing us why it's happening. All right, let's get the last layer out for you, Taurus. And then we'll go through each of these placements. Yeah, that's what it is. We've got round and round, just like the cycles card, doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result. We've got chop wood, working hard, carry water, chop wood, carry water. Before enlightenment, chop wood, carry water. After enlightenment, chop wood, carry water. Truth be told, some truth coming out. Never-ending story. There's some sort of truth. You might be the one who's conveying a truth to whoever this is. You might want, if you didn't already know this, watch this reading, and if this happens, you'll know what to say. Never-ending story. No place like home. So this may be very familiar to somebody. Probably is familiar to a lot of people. I think this is a common dynamic. I really do. We've got blessed. We've got soulmates. And we've got milk and honey, and the overall energy of this portion of the reading is new life. Well, obviously what I'm seeing here is that there's something here that's been familiar to somebody where they're repeating the same thing over and over again. And they may be trying to work. They say relationships take a lot of work. Somebody's putting in a lot of effort to make something work here that's just not working very well. Now, what I'm seeing here with the blessed card is the equivalent of the star to me. There's been some sort of revelation. There's been some sort of epiphany for somebody as to who it is that they truly want to connect with on a soul level, or who they feel is their soulmate here. It looks like they want to maybe come in and reveal this. But for some of you, like I said, it was showing up in the second layer that some of you are going to just be honest with this person about what it is that they need to do to get out of this never-ending story they find themselves caught up in because they're repeating cycles over and over again. And this is what's going to lead to this new life, this land of milk and honey, which isn't just a pipe dream. It's really not. There is, you can achieve happiness. And maybe in a connection. I myself don't know what it's like to be in a romantic relationship with somebody who I am not in a codependency with. So if I get into a new relationship at some point in my life, I'm going to find out what that feels like. Spirit already told me it's going to happen at some point. I still need to heal. I was told I still need to forgive some of my past before I can do that. But it's the same message over and over again. It's possible to have that happiness. It's not just a pipe dream, but we can't be getting into these codependencies, okay? So let's go through each of these placements here. We've got round and round, so something about opening that portal is happening over and over again. We've got main person showing up as masculine. There may be this off and on energy too between them and the third party. I did see that in the Aries reading, but I do see this energy of being trapped, obviously. But I also see round and round could be that whoever this is continues to try and make it work. Because that's why the chopwood card is there. We saw the Page of Cups, which can be an apology or a peace offering. So they're trying to make something work. They're working hard on their relationship here. Now, it looks like whoever this is may become distancing themselves from this third party that they're connected to in order to convey something to you, is what I'm seeing here, or to somebody. It's probably to you for a lot of you. There's something here about being neglected. So I'm getting here that whoever this is going to try and convince you that they are the ones who are victimized here. I'm not getting that they necessarily are, though. There's something familiar to them about what it means to be in these kind of connections. So whoever this is may have had parents who never divorced, maybe worked hard for their relationships, or they may have had some sort of familiar example in their life that showed them what they thought they wanted in a relationship. And it looks like it's about persevering and working through even the most difficult circumstances. And we do, as a society, put that on a pedestal, right? I don't know that it's necessarily a wrong thing. I don't think it's healthy to get into, I'm really feeling like these codependencies aren't healthy. I don't think my grandparents were happy, either of them. I never met my grandfather, my paternal one, but I don't think they were happy either. Love. So yes, there's something that's familiar about what they think is love. They're working hard at coming in and expressing themselves to you about having an understanding of something. This may be happening suddenly. I'm getting that for a lot of you, you may be trying to express something to this person too about how to do something differently here. They do feel like you're a lot of fun. They feel like you are basically their wish come true. They want to reunite. They want to do something different. They do have this, it's putting you in a third party situation is what it looks like. But we do have the soulmates here. There's this energy of there being a separation, some sort of maybe divorce going on here. Now, what I'm seeing here is that whoever this, okay, so what I'm seeing here is that this can go two ways. I'm getting that for a lot of you, I was already seeing that in the original spread, that you, if this person comes towards you, you may just have a talk with them, talk to them about what it is that they're doing, give them the time that they need in order to sort out their, you know, their life in a way where you're not going to be the one who ends up getting victimized here, because I'm getting for a lot of you that if you try to make this work before it's time, there will be a missed opportunity and you will be the one who's victimized here. But it looks like no matter what, somebody's getting victimized here, because this person is the one who's at fault. So I don't know if you even want to really connect with this person at all. It's in that way. I'm not saying don't be their friend, but there's this energy of this creating a lot of stress in your life if you don't play this out properly. That's why I read tarot. I read tarot not because I'm trying to get this fluffy, well, this is kind of fluffy at the end with the milk and honey card, but that's not why I read it. I read this so that I can be told, okay, when this comes through, what am I supposed to do here? Because it's never cut and dry. It's never, oh, get with this person when they're with somebody else. Like, that's never going to be the answer. We've got truth be told, sensuality, we've got the time clock, we've got the Queen of Swords in reverse, unfolding, it's a rock of a bottom. That's it. That's the problem. There's going to be this energy of this person is going to have to, this person, it looks like they got themselves caught up in a really rough situation where it looks like no matter what, they've got some sort of karma unfolding where they are likely going to hit rock bottom no matter what happens, no matter what you do. So if you get yourself caught up with this person before they have their life sorted out, you could be caught up in this energy as well. I'm just feeling like Spirit's trying to warn you, okay? And so there's this energy of this being a never-ending story. So if you've been in a situation where things have been rough in the past, you may be getting caught up in the same type of situation where you are repeating something here. So we're meant to be taking a new pathway after educating ourselves on what we're supposed to be doing in order to have a healthy marital connection here, and actually holding back from this person right now. And I don't know if that means ever connecting with them in this way, but it does look like you have the potential to have exactly what it is that you want, and the mystery will be solved. The mystery as to why things have been so difficult will be solved. They will come in for communication. It looks like you and them may be each other's person. Please don't yell at me in the comments. Please. Actually, you know what? Go ahead. You can yell at me in the comments. I get yelled at in the comments. Sometimes I have to. If you guys are going to put me on blast like Foghorn Leghorn, though, I might have to start banning people. I don't want to censor people, though. I don't really believe in it. But yeah, there's some sort of mystery about why it is that you may have been, or this person may be the one, and you might both be in this energy of coming to terms with why things have been so maybe depressing, feeling like you're stuck in this energy of not wanting to be in your own home is what it looks like, because if you're not getting into a codependency is what it looks like, moving on to a new life. Now, there's this energy of understanding what we're opening ourselves up to when we open ourselves up to our sexual parts of the relationship. I have to be careful about how I say that, but I'm just going to say it anyway, because sexuality did come out. Because I'm seeing some really questionable energy. Once we open that portal, we now open up this, it's almost like it's a can of worms. It's unfortunate that that is the case, but the fact is that lust is a sin. The sins are real. The 10 Commandments are kind of BS, even though they're kind of not. But they really kind of are. They're really dumbed down. It's really a really dumbed down list. But there's something here about opening up a portal. We've got the thief, we've got the Five of Swords, so there's something about somebody being dishonest, starting to, because I'm seeing an energy that this person is in where it's almost like they are creating problems with this other person. And so they're going to start doing this with you if you open this door too quickly. And then you'll be manifesting damage in your life. So it looks like your best bet may be to move on to something new. And if this is meant to work out, I think take it extremely slowly. For a lot of you, this could be your person. You are showing up as the Empress, but I didn't see the Emperor here. So this might not be your person. You might be friends with them. So let's get your final messages. Which deck do I want to use? Let's use this one. What are your final messages before we close out for Taurus? I am coming in to show you a better version of me. So this person is coming in to show you a better version of themselves. Don't wait around for me. That's what I'm getting here. There's something here. That's it. That's what I said. You are going to have to let this person go. It looks like for a lot of you, you may be moving on to something completely new. But apparently, if this is going to happen, this is meant to happen. You're meant to be having this interaction with this person so that maybe they wake up to something. I am running because I don't think I deserve you. Some of you may have run from this connection at one point, or maybe they're running from this other person is kind of what it's looking like. I am a mess right now, and that's what I'm getting here. Essentially, this person, it's saying don't wait around for them, essentially. So what I'm reading that as is Spirit is actually indicating that you are meant to move on to a new life. You're meant to move on to something else, is what it looks like. I am going to pull a few more messages from this deck too, just to see what comes out for you. We've got passion. So yeah, we're getting a lot of passion, a lot of like really strong sexual energy from this person. Worth waiting for. So now we've got worth waiting for. So that's what it is. There's something about waiting to open that's what I said. That's what this reading is about. There's something about not moving too quickly in that direction, in the passionate direction. Calling in your soulmate. And it looks like if you do that, that's when you're going to have a good connection. And that's kind of what I'm seeing here. You have the potential to have something real and healthy here. This could be the one. This could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. So it is this person. It is this person. But I'm seeing here so that's what's showing up here is that if you feel like it's showing up that if you're willing to wait for this person, it says don't wait for me, but what I'm seeing that as is you're going to have to, I already saw it in the spread, send this person off to do whatever it is that they need to do to sort out their life. And then, and who knows how long that's going to take to heal. It could take years. It could take years. But you don't want to get caught up in any messes. They're a mess right now. So Taurus, that is your reading for the week of December 1st to the 7th, 2025. Thank you so much for all of your support, your likes, your shares, and your subscribes. And until I read you again, take care and bless.